Take them back. Single immunity. Back up for grabs. Our next challenge is called It's No Obstacle. You're all going to start at a table. We're going to draw for spots. The first part of the challenge is to build an 8-floor block tower. Once your hands off, 3 count. The first 4 of you to finish will immediately move on to the next phase. You can pull up to any one of these stations. There's 3 rings and a line. You have to be behind the line. You're going to be tossing the rings. They have to land on one of the screws on the front face, any one of them. You can have multiple rings on screws, it doesn't matter. Looking for the first 2 of you to finish here. Okay. The other 2 are eliminated. As soon as you get yours and the spotter says you're good, you'll come around the outside and move to the last phase. You're going to dig yourself underneath the log. Pick one of the 2 sections. You're going to be independent of the other one.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Dig underneath, come out the other side, run over and grab the immunity idol, indicating you are the winner. Survivors ready? Go! Looking for the first 4 to get their tower up to 8 floors. On his last floor. 1, 2, 3. He's good. Moving on. Sebastian's on his last floor. Beth's on hers. 1, 2, 3. Beth's moving on. Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Melissa's good. Looking for one more.
Melissa!
1, 2, 3. Sebastian's good. Sebastian lands it first. Melissa's got one.
Bill lands one.
Bill's good. They're narrating their own challenge. That does not count. That's got one down the end. 1 for each. Second one for Melissa. Sebastian's got his third. He's headed for the sand pit, digging underneath. Beth's got her second.
Go back behind the line.
Oh, Phil just missed. Sebastian tried to work his way under the log already.
Oh my God.
Almost there.
Not enough space. Got it, Beth?
Go.
Beth knocked her own ring off. Sebastian is coming out the other side. He just needs to grab the immunity necklace.
Go, keep it going.
Good job, Sebastian. Sebastian wins immunity!
Good job, guys.
Oh my gosh, that was fun. Great job.
Where's our other one?
Thanks, Mark, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
Man, I was sad I didn't get that tower. I wanted to play the game. Yeah, I was on the 8th one.
You jumped that fast, dude.
Yeah, it should just be on the empty. Yes, come on. Yeah, the most dangerous.
I'm a totally okay. I know if you get too much pushback from that, don't be dead set. Don't die on that hill.
Yeah, no.
Just as long as it's not you, then it could be someone else.
Yeah.
And
Well, that means it's Devontae or Shauna. Okay, or me, or you.
that means you're good.
Yeah.
Good talk. It's your turn to be alone, I guess.
Huh?
So it's her turn to be
Yeah, I'll be
alone.
alone. That's fine.
He left me out in the cold.
And she's like, well, I can't talk to her, girl. But I don't know if that's really what she's gonna do. Because I said I'd never play with her. So, I mean, you can talk to her, but I'm afraid if that happens, that means that she might vote for me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. You're telling me what I want to tell you. I think that splits up that duo. Sebastian seems to, for some reason, which I still don't understand why, but he's like, I got you, man.
Okay.
But we've never,
Done anything?
I've always been so unsure of him. I feel like him and Devontae are closer.
Okay.
But even if we get past this and we get rid of Shauna, that gives us that 3 that we wanted, you know? So I'm great with Shauna.
Okay. There's a scramble. We just have to stay strong, like the empty vote, and just stay filled, right? Whatever the pitch is, the craziness that tries to erupt in the next 10 minutes. Yeah.
Shauna is telling me I don't want to vote out of girl. So all 3 of them stay together. Really? One of us. But then she just told me I want to get rid of Shauna. She said I can't vote for Devontae. I want to get rid of Shauna.
Who said that? That's it. Okay.
So, but that would leave them together, yes. But it also leaves the 3 of us. So we would definitely have the numbers.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
We have to. Have to. All of it. Have to. Okay. Have to. He's talking to the guys right now. Yeah, I know.
It's Shauna that worries me because I say okay, Shauna wants to do. But I tell you, if she told me I want to keep the girls together. Wait, gentlemen, come back. Wait. His argument sounds more logical to me than yours. So I'm leaning this way here because this is a power duo. That means. No, I agree. That's what I do. Let's talk to Shauna, see what she says.
Guys versus girls. No.
None of us. Maddie.
Yeah.
Hey, Beth. Did you start to Shauna? Did you start to Shauna? I didn't say anything. Really? That doesn't make sense. Why would she not?
Yeah, he's dangerous.
But what if this vote, we get Pat to break up that number set, and then me and Sebastian could get Bill in the next vote?
He just played 3 idols.
He didn't play 3 idols.
He played 2 at green, and he just played 1 now. That's 3.
Because my greatest concern is that Shauna makes another move. Okay. And now we're like, and then it's gonna pin the rest of us, and she's gonna try to be a pull-in vote for somebody. Okay. And she's gonna end up in the end.
My
I don't
fear
know
is
if we can
there's-
get him next vote. be fine because he's gonna find another idol or
Back to
something.
camp. Where do you want to find it at?
Because he said he found that one at Immunity or at Tribal yesterday.
Do you? Okay. I mean, I want Phil going like more than anyone, but do you see like the fear of Melissa and Beth?
I am scared of Melissa and Beth too, and I love your final three. Phil like terrifies me the most.
He just said.
No. He's, he wants to go. So, it would have to be you and Beth, me, and Shauna. Yeah. Depends on who she's by.
That all depends on her.
Yeah.
The cards are still forbidden.
Because, like, even Sebastian, even though he doesn't want to do immunities, I think that's his only story. And I think she could trump that.
Okay.
I'm gonna do whatever you want to do. I
can't. I'm sorry. I really want to. I hope that if I do, Phil, it doesn't change that time. It doesn't. Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah. No.
He gets immunity next. We're all done. You know that, right?
Like at 4, if he gets to 4.
Yeah, he's gonna win that.
You don't have to put fear in my eyes.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying I'm logic based with numbers.
Okay.
I agree with Shauna. But are you really okay with that?
I don't know. I'm a little concerned about all of it. Because, like...
There ain't much room to hide.
Well, I know, but I'm saying, like, we take away a girl. It's 3 against 2 girls.
It's always been back and forth by 1.
No, I'm nervous about it.
Yeah.
You've played 3 idols.
Yeah. I don't have anything else. I'll talk to you later. Okay.
It's just really hard. I'm voting for someone I don't want to go, but I think that they could beat me, so I have to. The longer he's out here, the more time he has to find something.
Okay. So will you talk to Sebastian and see them? Because you know Sebastian also really wants to battle with like...
Yeah.
Because if he's down to do Phil, then we can do Phil. And like,
Are you good doing Phil? Or would you want to put a... Okay, you're good.
No, I'm good.
You want to be
with
like
that.
on the right side?
I
Yeah.
just want to make sure it's the right strategic thing.
Yes.
Like,
And again, this does not mean that I don't agree with everything that you're saying,
yeah,
too.
I know.
Yeah, okay. I'll go find Sebastian.
Okay.
The guarantee of this is it moves us to the spot where the 3 of us wanted to be in majority.
Okay.
And that makes Shauna out.
Okay.
I think if Shauna stays, and it's
I know that. Shauna says no more.
who's number 1?
Sebastian.
They're saying that do you not want to vote a girl out?
No, I want to vote Phil out right now. And I'm fine splitting up Melissa and Beth next.
Okay, yeah.
What do
cool.
you think?
All right, fully agree.
Okay.
1 trillion %. There's so many.
Lizzie has something else, but you just got nothing can do in that case.
And if it's me, I feel like y'all two now are in a really hard spot if she wants to go with Sebastian.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's just gonna be hard from here on out. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're like...
I'm not a person to make like promises in this game because I don't want to like film some disloyal promises. But I promise you, I'm so I can tell you.
I'm gonna go back and tell those boys that it's you. Phil really wants you.
Oh, that Phil wants me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Are you sure?
I'm sure. That's what we have to do.
Yeah, but what about, like, are any of the boys gonna do it with us? Because I'm not sure.
we gotta figure out where Shauna's vote is going. Because it could be a tie. Because it could be a tie.
We've done all the chatting we can chat. I can chat. I'm chatted out.
If we did that, I think...
How much time do you guys need?
Lots.
All good? Devontae, you good? Yeah. No, not quite. Give us about 2 minutes. 2 minutes?
Because I just talked to them about how she's going to be a wild card when we get next step in the game. She could link up with whichever two of us are left.
That's what Sean said. Sean's going to check. Because I feel like that's...
The three of us need to decide.
Felt together. Yeah. Sean.
I'll do that.
But listen to his point. Listen to his point too. About if Shauna's not going to vote for a girl to get out, she's going to vote for a girl to win.
Because Shauna doesn't want to vote for a girl. Which makes me think it's one of us. Let's vote to get a girl.
I don't know. I love who I'm about to vote for, but 3 idols, that ain't coming with me to the end.
I'm about to vote Phil. And just because he's like the most powerful player in the game right now. Lots of idols, lots of big moves. I actually love Phil to death, but we also don't really have any trust time in this game. We haven't played together.
But if they do
About a
one
minute.
of us,
Better put something else on somebody else.
yeah, because if they do one of us, then at least it'll be a tie.
Melissa put one on me before, so I owe her.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's...
Yes, Pete. I thought she was going to take it done by a tribal.
Bring in the jury. Phil, lots of parchment with your name on it last time. That's obviously very unsettling. So where does that leave you coming into this vote?
Probably in a tough spot. I think that in our last vote, there were a lot of pairs of people kind of working together. And I knew that those were the 3 names that were out. My guess is that some people doubled up on me to try to really push that. So my hope is that there is still trust with people here to continue to work moving forward.
Does that sound right, Devontae? Pairs of people voting together last time and maybe still are, maybe not?
Well, I wasn't here, John.
Yeah, bad question there.
Yeah, I would assume, probably.
Yeah, let me throw that one to Sebastian instead.
Repeat the question.
Yeah, you had Phil mentioned pairs of votes at the last tribal council, and maybe that's happening still, that there's still pairs, maybe not. Did you get a feel for that when you were out there?
Well, depending on what you're talking about, there's pairs from past history. There's current pairs that are starting to form. There's triplets. There's lone wolves. There's all kinds of players out there. So just pairs.
Are they that obvious? Does everybody know who they are? Or is that just your observation?
No, everybody here is good. So you think and then you're watching who people are talking to. You're trying your amateur lip reading. Everyone's sleuthing out here. You're finding out who they're talking to next. How fast they're going to that person. And I mean, am I wrong? Nothing is against above the radar.
A more appropriate question, Devontae. So you see the 2 vote outs last time, and you got to compete in a challenge and quickly reset your thinking. Talk about that a little bit.
Knowing who was voted out, like, I played a game before where I had like experience of like being the only colored person, and that was like very hard. Like, I didn't do well. Just like I wasn't able to connect on like things of like where I come from very well. So seeing them come around the corner, like, and seeing like who was out, like, kind of like it felt like a little defeated. Like I should have stayed. Maybe I should have tried better. But so like, I wasn't mad at any of them. Like, I know this is a game. I know the names that were being thrown around. Like, I understand like the aspect of that. But like, obviously, like, I just felt something inside that like I wish I could have done more to make sure that like they didn't go out back to back like that. So going into a challenge like that, I just really don't think I was like focused all the way. Like, my hands were shaky the whole time. Like, it was still in my head. So it was kind of like I tried super hard to like try to switch it off and like get into game mode. But I just don't think like right after that was like the challenge for me to like really being at 100%, and I knew that. So, I mean, my results kind of showed that, and it was definitely tough, like moving forward after that. But it's a game. Like I understand everybody's decision here and going for who they think is the biggest threat. So, yeah, it was a rough one for me.
Sean, at any point in time, is it time to start looking across at the faces over there and looking at the people here and start saying who's got whom in their pocket or their connections, feelings? Are you still worried about how do I get through this next vote?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always looking at the beautiful faces over there. So, considering, you know, what they're thinking and what kind of gameplays that they respect, I respect all of them so much, so I'll respect whatever their opinion is regardless. And to be honest, I mean, I'm just happy to be here every step of the way as far as I can get, stumbling along, sprinting along, hopping along, challenge by challenge and tribal by tribal, whatever that looks like.
Melissa, you have any thoughts of what have I done to impress the jury, or are you still so focused on where am I with this 6 that's still down the road a bit?
I laid up after that first training last night thinking of what did I do in this game and like making a list. I think we all have to at this point, especially when we have a little bit of downtime because this game moves so quickly. But yes, and I'm 100% certain everyone else has to.
Yeah, talk about that a little bit too, Beth. Resume versus alliances versus what you might think is impressive on your resume might not be what they're looking for, right? So you're trying to juggle all of those. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. We need to impress people we met 4 days ago. They've only known under lying, scheming circumstances. So really not sure sometimes, but I also lay up at night when I can't sleep just thinking over the moves that I've made to get farther and how they could be construed.
Anything else we need to talk about? Let's get to the vote. Sebastian, you're up.
Okay, it's your time to go. Great playing with you.
Really wanted to work with you. We just couldn't get on the same page, so sorry.
Idol King, you know this is a vote out of love and respect. You played an amazing game and I would not be able to beat you. So that's why I'm doing this and you know that.
Phil?
Feeling it's me, but I hope that the people who told me they're voting for you are still gonna vote for you. Thankful for you. Hope it's you, not me.
I was gonna sing a song to him, but I'm not a very good singer. I really wanted to go to the end with you. I really, really did. 3 idle plays is not going to the end. Just not. But I love you.
Tally votes. Idol and you want to play it, now's the time. I'll read the vote. Phil. Shauna. Shauna. Phil. 2 votes Phil, 2 votes Shauna. Phil. Phil, that's 4, that's enough.
Thank you. This was such a blessing. For this experience. Do it, John.
God has spoken.
I knew. I mean, when I walked back to vote, just from the conversations that we were able to have, I was like, it's gonna go my way. Beth and Melissa saw me as a threat. I think that Shauna, who I hadn't really worked with much, definitely saw me as a threat to her game. And between Devontae and Sebastian, I had a great tie with them, but I think apparently one of them voted for me.
What are you taking away from this experience?
Yeah. I always think it's so funny. When people do this on camera, because I'm like, it's ridiculous. I came in this game and I repeated to myself 5 things over and over again while I was in this game. The first one was I already talked about, you can win this. Like, you actually can win this. And so I was like fighting and actually just being proud of myself. The next one is, so can anyone else. I wanted to stay in a position and a posture where I really felt like I was holding on to some humility so that I could just stay really astute to other players. And so feeling like I was able to do that was something I was really proud of. But I think that this is going to be the messiest video after. Gosh. I told myself, the third thing I told myself coming to this game was to be really fascinated with people. I knew that would socially help me, just really like listening to people's stories. But I've never in my life been around a more diverse group of people. Being from like Texas, conservative, almost everyone in my circle in life are all people of Christian faith. And so coming out here knowing that I was going to be around people that are not that, a lot of them are not that, and a lot of them have very different beliefs, very different lifestyles. I just wanted to come out here and really be fascinated with people's lives and let them feel loved. Man, the other thing, the fourth thing I told myself that really like grew me a lot was I told myself, you can do anything for 5 days. I did not know how I was going to handle, like not sleeping, not eating, like all of that stuff. There were times where you could do anything for 5 days turned into you can do anything for 5 minutes, because it's stressful. It's very stressful being out here. Yes, so that was something that was really good. And then the last thing is I told myself to have fun, and I did, and I'm really proud of that.
Looked like you were having a blast. I
Yeah.
mean, how fun. You
Yeah.
got to do so many fun things.
Yeah, it was.